Like, I'll say this. This video only applies to the men who are handling their responsibilities. Those which are, taking care of the kids and whatever else. The only females that this video applies to are the women going out to the club, having unprotected sex. I do understand that overall, legally, it does seem that men get a much harsher treatment in the court's eyes. However, the whole idea that somehow the women come out of this, I don't know, like blame-free or whatever, I don't agree with that. Primarily, in today's society, what do you see? It's single mothers. I don't see her getting away free. If she's having to foot the bill for the expenses of the household and everything else, how is she getting away free? I'm not understanding that. Yes, I do understand that both the men and the women need to take responsibility for their part in it. But I think by the woman being a single mother, she is taking her burden onto her own shoulders. But it's not about a blame game, it's not about that. It's not about who's responsible, because in all honesty, both parties are equally responsible. You the man, you put your stuff inside a woman without protection. You know what? You're playing Russian roulette with your life, basically. Okay, that's the way that works. Same thing goes for women. You spread your legs without demanding protection. Hey, what, sweetheart? Guess what? You just played Russian roulette. So it's not about a blame game. It's not about placing game here or there. The bottom line is that both men and women need to step up to the plate and be responsible. Because I'm in a situation where my relationship was solid. We were together for 2.5 years. He was talking about he wanted to marry me and everything else. Soon as it ended up coming out that I was pregnant, all of a sudden it was a problem. And he went from being ready for marriage to, oh, now he doesn't know, he's not ready to be a father. He started questioning all kinds of things. And I ended up having to leave him over it because he was refusing to be a responsible man. He was refusing to make sure this child had the basic necessities. And I'm really, I wasn't asking for him to buy her diamonds or pearls or anything like that. But I was asking him to make sure that his child had food, that she had a roof over her head, that, she had clothes on her back. He wasn't willing to put himself aside to provide for his child. And that's what it takes to be a father. So, while I understand, the author of this video obviously has some sort of an issue right now with women who are, in his eyes, getting away free without having any type of social punishment for having children out of wedlock, I have to say that you have to understand something, that men like my child's father are going to latch onto this and believe that it also applies to them. And that's where it becomes, kind of like a catch-22 or whatnot. The fact is that that's why we don't need to be playing a blame game. Whether you're in a relationship or you just met this person for the first time, if you're gonna have sex and a child is created, it is your responsibility to provide. So let's just stop playing the blame game and just put it out there that both men and women hold responsibility and need to be responsible for their actions and the children that they create.